Off of the back of a great Steam Next Fest, we have 11 new releases for July. This month is unusual in that while there is a wide variety of art, flavors, and game styles, there are no titles with DAS models. Given that City of Broken Dreamers just completed on Patreon, and the first build of Symphony of the Serpent just came out, I think the lack of DAS games this month is more of a coincidence than a sign for the future. But we'll just have to see. As always, all links can be found for free on my Patreon, where I also post videos about food, cats, travel, and the video game industry as a whole. First up, we have Eighth Heaven. I first covered this female protagonist bartending monster game in my February Steam Next Fest video. This early access title currently feels like a slice of life experience, with a variety of minigames that almost remind me of rhythm games, just without the music. Stylistically, this looks and plays a lot like a Paper Mario game, just sadly without any of the RPG mechanics. So far, I like what I see, but as of right now, Eighth Heaven is still very early access, and is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up is Beyond the Portal: Island Salvation. In the survival RPG, you are marooned on an island full of monster girls. The art is good and the island is diverse, but there are surprisingly no animations. There is crafting, base building, and most importantly, there is fishing. Beyond the Portal: Island Salvation is available for PC on Steam, with a Mac version on their itch.io. Sticking with the Castaway theme, next up is Island, Sex, and Survival. This one feels a lot like Tame It, just without monster girls and that complex emoji system. Oh yeah, and how you meet new love interests is kind of insane. Spoilers. Island, Sex, and Survival is available for PC on Steam. Next up is another game from the February Steam Next Fest, Wings of Seduction: Bust 'Em Out. This is an old school style bullet hell clothing destruction game. If you are a fan of the clothing destruction games of the late 1900s, then you'll definitely enjoy this visually striking upgrade. Just watch out if you are prone to seizures. Wings of Seduction: Bust 'Em Out is available for PC on Steam and itch.io. If you are looking for something a little slower, our next title, Innocent Grape, is a female protagonist dark comedy. This is a shorter, completed visual novel about a girl with a dream. Unfortunately, YouTube prohibits me from talking about the specifics of this dream, but the art is pretty and there are animations. Innocent Grape is available for PC on Steam. Our next game, Fleeting Iris: Alonia Chronicles Renpai Edition, is a little confusing for me to talk about. So, Fleeting Iris: Alonia Chronicles came out on Steam in 2021. This new version uses a much more user-friendly engine and has way more content in it. This version is a finished title and is one of my favorite female protagonist corruption games, and there are a lot of female protagonist corruption games. Fleeting Iris: Alonia Chronicles Renpai Edition is available for PC on Steam and Patreon, with a patch available on the developer's website. Moving to the second of our 3 NTR-focused games this month, we have Armored Suit Zante. This is from the same developer as Ryogar, Asuka, and the King of Steel. While this is another mech game, there's much less focus on combat than was in Ryogar. This gives you more time for your male protagonist story to devolve into one of 4 endings. More like 3.5, but I don't want to spoil anything. Armored Suit Zante is available for PC on Steam, with a patch on Kagura's website. And to our third and final NTR title, we have Survival Mission Z. On the surface, this looks like just another RPG Maker zombie game with real-time combat. However, as you explore the zombie apocalypse, your fiancé remains at the base, where various Netherare and Netherase shenanigans ensue in real time as you try to collect the resources necessary for your freedom. The real-time cheating mechanic is something that I haven't seen before, and I think fans of these flavors may enjoy its novelty. Survival Mission Z is available for PC on Steam and Patreon, with a patch available on Psyche Studios' website. Our next title, The Wandering Corinne, is an old-school 2D side-scroller with some platform mechanics. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where I can't really show anything because of the character designs, monsters, and sex on defeat mechanics. So I'll take this moment to thank my patrons. You all are awesome. The Wandering Corinne is available for PC on Steam. For fans of the Bara and Yaoi flavors, next we have the Frozen Kingdom. If you ever watched a sword and sorcery movie from the late 1900s like Conan or Clash of the Titans, and were more interested in the hero ending up with another muscle-bound dude, then you should absolutely check out this visual novel. The Frozen Kingdom is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam and itch.io. And finally, we have the Japanese release that we have all been waiting for, Legend of the Masturbator, combining two of Japan's greatest pastimes, monster girls and fishing. Well, two of Japan's greatest pastimes that don't include trains. Seriously though, this is a surprisingly good game, even if this may sound like a red herring. Legend of the Masturbator is available for PC on Steam with a patch on Kagura's website. There you have it. Let me know what you are looking forward to the most. And if you can think of a DAS game that I missed, please let me know. Also, if you could tell me how people watched decades of oiled up gladiators and barbarians in movies and weren't like, doesn't this seem a little homoerotic? I'd appreciate it. But remember, no shaming, just gaming.